When I'm 33 right now, and if I'm 38 or 39 and I walk away from the game, they gonna talk about Dame like, oh, Dame was a rapper. Dame, scored the most 40-point games in this stretch. Dame has 70.
Yeah.
They gonna talk about the accolades when those specific things are a discussion, but really they gonna be talking about Michael Jordan, Bron, Steph, Magic Johnson. They gonna talk about those dudes, but I gotta do stuff in a way where, like, man, these motherfuckers ain't gonna be thinking about me when I walk away until my name becomes a topic. So I gotta do what I gotta do for me. I gotta live my life how I see fit. And, for me, that's do everything I can to give myself a chance to win a championship. And in the process of that, I'm gonna run it up.
Because I was gonna ask you that too. Why you saying that? Because you was a real advocate for that. You preached that let's stay down. Yeah. I'm gonna stay down with my team. I'm gonna win with who I, the players that I got, and this is what I'm gonna do. You feel me? For me. But has that changed lately for you? You know what I mean? Like, has the game taken a toll on you to where you know what, I gotta do what I really have to do for me?
No, I don't think. See, this is the type I am. I never fold under nothing. I sink with the ship. I go down. Oh,
that's right.
That's how I would do it. But
so why do you want out of Portland then? I
think it's a way that you have to go about things where you can't be an idiot. You say, I want to, I'm going to stay down, I'm going to ride till the wheels fall off and all that stuff. I don't have to prove that to nobody. Like, I've shown it, I mean that in my heart, but that's like me and you saying, man, like, no matter what happened, we ain't telling on each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'd never tell on each other. And then a day comes where I'm still playing by those same rules. Like, me and you want the same thing. We going to go out together, and then that ain't the code you want to live by no more. So when that happens, me and you can't be how we was. So.
All right, maybe I'm putting things wrong, but is he essentially alluding to the fact that Dame and Portland, at some point, they were like, all right, we are going to try our best to get you a championship with a team built around you. And then over the last couple of years, they haven't been making moves that go towards that direction, and if anything, is going in reverse. You know what I'm saying? They're getting younger assets, they're getting younger talent on the team. Is that what is that what he's referring to as Portland lying? They probably lied when they picked Scoot. Relax, it's just basketball. Relax, bro. I know it's just basketball. That's why we're talking about it. Bro, he was on that bummy ad team for 11 years. Let's see. What is that what he means?
Do you feel like
that's
he was
the day that's come?
Yeah, so you feel like he was left on that boat. Yeah.
Like, me and you don't want the same thing no more, and you showing me that you don't want the same thing. We don't want the same thing.
Yep. You know what I mean? And you got to move on and you got to do what you do. You know what I mean? I wanted to ask that question. But, you make sure y'all put them dollars in the chat for my boy Dame Dollar in the building, man. I appreciate him for coming through. You feel me? Got the congregation in here with me, too, man, one time.
They told Dame to sit so they can't tank, so they can trade the pick. And they didn't seriously consider to move it. I didn't know about that. So, essentially, they told Dame to sit out a majority of the season so they can get a bad pick, so they can then, in turn, trade that pick to help Dame out for a championship. But I feel like at some point, though, right, they were looking for certain trade packages and, like, shit just wasn't turning out. Am I tripping? Isn't that what happened? Like, they were looking at the Draymond Greens of the world. They tried to trade it, but at some point, there's a diminishing return. We're like, yo, yeah, we can make this trade, but I'm gonna keep it a bean. What we're getting in return isn't really gonna win a championship. So at some point, yeah, I think it would be in our best interest to actually keep the pick. The agent called teams, and the team said they've never talked with the Blazers. Ooh, shit. Then he asked out. Oh, fuck. Okay. Apparently, the People's Mix is a really big Dame fan and really knows what he's talking about. I said this about Dame the whole time, bro. I've never had a problem with Dame requesting a trade. To be honest with you, this is someone that poured out over a decade onto the franchise. Really gave it his all, from his words, to his play on the court. Damian Lillard really gave the city of Portland and that franchise his all. You know what I'm saying? And that peak was a Western Conference Finals, which is nothing to scoff at. You know what I'm saying? There's certain superstars out there that have not reached a conference finals in their career despite winning an MVP. So I would have just scoffed at Damian Lillard. You know what I'm saying? Making a Western Conference Finals. But yeah, at some point, I ain't gonna lie, I'm with Dame. You know what I'm saying? In a business transaction, you got to look out for both sides, but at the end of the day, you got to look out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like specifically with stars in the NBA, like, yo, bro, it's supposed to be a partnership. You know what I'm saying? I dedicate time, you dedicate resources, we work together to get a championship. And if he did see the boat shifting in another direction that is not in his interest, I don't mind him demanding a trade. I've never been mad at superstars, especially those who have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy into certain franchises, requesting a trade. My pushback has always been the ultimatum shit. The ultimatum shit. That's where I have always had a problem with it. It's, yo, if I'm requesting a trade, okay, fine. But it's the, yo, if you don't trade me to this specific team, I'm not playing. I don't fuck with that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't think a franchise owes you enough for them to just sabotage their interests as well. To, you know what I'm saying, fulfill not only your trade demand, but specifically like your destination as well. I'm not entitled to you to take the worst possible deal just because you wanted to go to a certain franchise. You know what I'm saying? But I feel it though. I feel it. At the same token, I think they would do him dirty if they traded. So it's, I don't know, it's a silver line. It's a silver line, right? Because if I'm Dame, yo, bro, I wouldn't want to go to the Orlando Magic with all due respect. I wouldn't want to go to, you know what I'm saying, the Houston Rockets. I want out of Portland because I want a better shot at winning a championship. And I feel like with the loyalty that I've given to this franchise, you know what I'm saying, and with my trade demand, you know exactly why I'm demanding this trade. At least try your best to, like, you know what I'm saying, position me in a way that aligns with my goals in my career, you know what I'm saying? But when your goal with you being traded from a franchise is to have a better shot at winning a championship, I don't think players should have enough leverage to the point where, out of the Heat, the Lakers, and the Nuggets, like, I really want to go to the Heat, so I'm not playing for anyone else. And if you do, I'm not playing for them. Like, I don't know. I just think it's OD. And again, chat, I think that for anyone. It's not just Dame. Even, you know, when Harden was doing it, I thought it was corny. When Anthony Davis was doing that shit, I thought it was corny. Who else? Like, other players as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's lines to everything. And that's my line.